Good morning, my garden friends. Today I want to take you back out here in my backyard and show you that I'm digging up more sweet potatoes. I dug up the first pot. I'm going to take you over there now. Let me just turn my camera around and see if I can get a better view of that. I back this off and do it that way. Let's give it a little test, shall we? Anyway, the sun is out, so I'm working against that. And this was the teepee. You know, I had beans growing up it last year, and then I planted the sweet potato slips that I got from just buying a store-bought sweet potato. And you can see that they've taken off. As a matter of fact, they've taken off too well, and they are growing everywhere. So now I had them over here. This was my second teepee, and I had them growing here, and I just pulled it out. On December 18th, you saw me turn this over, and I got probably about 3 or 4 pounds of potatoes, and some were real pretty, and then some not so much. They were kind of brown and looked kind of I could skin them, you know, I could peel them, and they looked pretty good inside. But anyway, all I did with this teepee was to literally just drag it out of the ground, and with it came that's a nice whole set of tubers, isn't it? Now see, these look much nicer. They're much more of that nice sienna orange, and a couple over there, but I think there's still some left in the ground. And because it's ground and not pot, it's probably really, oh, there's more in there. I'm trying not to stab them. What have we got here? Got a little more. One-handed is close to impossible, but we'll give it a shot. There's another one. And you can see these roots just keep going on and on. And there's some back here. I'm not going to be able to show you the whole thing, but you get the gist that sweet potatoes are really, I mean, think if we were all growing sweet potatoes. Oh, that's a nice one. Boy, that's as big as my hand. But wait, I think there's Mr. Jolly Roger back here. Little bit of a scrape. I think I did that. And my friend Ernie Hatmaker, if you go to her channel, she's got a cool channel. She was telling me that you just there's another one. It just looks like something dark, but she said let them sit out and dry for a couple weeks, and any of those scabs, any of the scars will just scar over. So anyway, we ate the ones that were really pretty. I had them for our Christmas dinner, and we had them for New Year's with ham, but I'll bet if I dug this whole thing up that I would find loads and loads more. Oops. Goodness. What on earth? That looks more like a... Oh, that's a sweet potato. Look at that. Look at that. That skin. How odd is that? Wow. Really weird. Mother Nature. I'm feeling something else. Oh goodness. What the heck? Maybe that's just stick and not sweet potato. Sorry. Well, let's just travel over to this side and see if there's anybody hiding over on on this side. Can you imagine what's hiding under there? That was the side that took, those teepees really took off. Teepee slips. So we'll be eating these for a while. But Rick keeps teasing me that what are you getting started next? I said, oh, you have, oops. Goodness, look at there. There's another one. Oops, and I scored it too. Sorry. Sorry, little. I can hear more. Can you hear the crack? There's another one. This all came from one sweet potato. I got all of these slips and now all of these sweet potatoes, and they're just taking over. That is the one thing you do want to be careful if you're in a confined space and you think, well, oh, I'll keep it under control. Well, maybe you will and maybe you won't, because they do take off everywhere. So I think that was it. I think that's going to be it. This was where I had a little raised garden last year. Remember I took the brown paper bags and I made a little raised garden. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I could refresh your memory and start it all again. I wanted to put some onions or something in here because my soil is just, it hasn't been turned or worked or anything like that. I'm trying to get more into no-dig gardening, where I'm not really digging it up again and again, but just kind of pulling out roots. And actually I shouldn't even have to pull out the roots, but if you don't pull out the roots from a sweet potato, they'll just keep growing. So I obviously got more out of this group than I did out of that pot. And I would guess that's probably maybe another 3 pounds, would you think? They're pretty heavy. And also the fact that they're much prettier and they look like they're going to be much more usable. So anyway, just an update that, and they feel really, I mean, these feel really firm. So I'm pleased. I think we're going to be eating sweet potatoes for a bit, and I'll see if there's anybody else in there. But this was going to be my future spot for some onions that I planted. I have both. I haven't planted them actually, but I want to plant some just some green onions, and then I also have some short day onions that I want to get in the ground and get that started. So garden what you've got, and I hope everybody has a great day. Please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that I can come and see you again. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.